Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Stock My Closet. This is the measurement I'm using. You can adjust it according to your requirement. I'm using 3 meter cotton fabric. Firstly, I'll cut the bodice, and for that I have cut out the required length including seam allowance from the fabric. Total length is 31 inch, 15 inch for front and 15 inch for back. Now I'll cut the required width, and from the leftover fabric I'll cut the sleeves. To cut the required width, we'll take the widest measurement on the bodice, that is burst measurement. In my measurement, burst round is 40 inch and I'll be adding 3 inch of ease. So 40 plus 3 is 43 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 10.75 inch. I'll just take the round figure 11 inch and 1 inch of seam allowance, so 11 plus 1 is 12 inch, so I need 12 inch width on fold. If you are measuring single layer, then make it double, 24 inch. So this is 12 inch and I'll just cut it out. And from this fabric I'll make sleeves. Now I'll fold the fabric by half in length and then in width. As you can see, the print on this fabric is directional. Leaves are facing upwards, but on the other side leaves are facing downwards, so we need to change the direction. And for that, cut the on fold side. So I've separated front and back side. Now change the direction. Now leaves are facing upwards on both front and back side. Now I'll mark the measurements. Length of bodice is 15 inch. Extend this point. Now for shoulder, take half of shoulder width. In my measurement, shoulder width is 15 inch. So half of it will be 7.5 inch. Neck width is 3 inch. Mark half inch downward for shoulder slope and join it to the neck width point. From this point, I'll mark half of armhole round, that is 7.5 inch for my measurement. I'll just extend this point. Mark 0.75 inch inwards and join it to the shoulder slope point. From the top, I'll mark a point at 11.5 inch shoulder to apex. Now I'll mark the round measurements. For chest, I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, chest round is 37 inch. 37 plus 2 is 39 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 9.75 inch. For burst, I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, burst round is 40 inch. 40 plus 3 is 43 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 10.75 inch. For waist, I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, waist round is 33 inch. 33 plus 3 is 36 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 9 inch. Now I'll join these points. Adding 1 inch of seam allowance. Now I'll draw armhole curves. Now I'll mark neckline measurements. Front neck depth is 8 inch. Back neck depth is 6 inch. Again mark neck width point and join these points. Now I'll just cut the bodice. Back neck width is same 3 inch, depth is 6 inch. For back, I'm making round shape. And for front, I'll make V in round shape. So bodice cutting is completed. Now I'll cut the bottom. For bottom, I am cutting half circle skirt. To cut the skirt, I have cut out required length, which will be full length minus bodice length. In my measurement, full length is 46 inch, bodice length is 15 inch. So 46 minus 15 is 31. Now we need to add radius and seam allowance to length measurement. Radius will be waist round plus ease and divided by 3.14. In my measurement, waist round is 33 inch and I am adding 3 inch of ease. 33 plus 3 is 36 and dividing it by 3.14, I'll get 11.5 inch. So total required length will be 31 inch plus 11.5 inch plus 1 inch for seam allowance. So this is 43.5 inch. So total length of this fabric is 43.5 inch and we need the same width as well. So keep this in mind while buying the fabric, because you can change the length but you cannot change the width of fabric. So calculate this measurement before buying the fabric. Now from the top corner, I'll mark the radius, that is 11.5 inch, and I'll mark the same till the other end. Leaving half inch of seam allowance. Now from this point, I'll mark the length. Measure the same from the top. This is 43 inch. Now again, mark the same measurement till the other end. So marking is complete. Now I'll cut it. So I've cut the bottom, now I'll cut the sleeves. I'm using the same leftover fabric and I've folded the fabric by half in width. Sleeve length is 15 inch. Cap height is 3.5 inch. From the top, mark a point at 6 inch and 11 inch. This is shoulder to elbow to give proper fitting to sleeves. Extend cap height and length points. Now for cap width, divide bust measurement by 4 and deduct 1 inch out of it. Like in my measurement, bust round is 40 inch and dividing it by 4, I'll get 10. And 10 minus 1 is 9 inch. So I'll mark a point at 9 inch. Join it to the shoulder point. Now measure and divide this line into 3 parts. Mark half inch upwards and half inch downwards. Now I'll draw back and front armhole curves, taking these points as guidelines. Now I'll mark the sleeve round points at 6 inch, 11 inch and 15 inch. Measure sleeve round. Add ease of 1 inch or 2 inch as per your choice. Divide it by 2 and mark the same on the sleeves. Now I'll join these points. Adding seam allowance. Now I'll cut it. And with this, cutting of my kurti is completed. Firstly, I'll finish the neckline, and for that I have cut out the facing from the same fabric. Join facing and bodice right sides together and make a stitch on the neckline shape. You can pin it up if you want to. On the edge of V shape, I'm adding dory or cord. Place it between bodice and facing and make a stitch. Repeat the same on the other side. Now trim the facing fabric in the neckline shape. Now I'll make small cuts all around the neckline. Now turn around the facing. Fold the seam allowance and iron it. You can make a stitch to secure it, or you can do invisible hemming. So front neckline is ready. Now I'll finish back neckline using bias tape. Place the bias tape on the neckline right sides together and make a stitch. Now fold it towards the wrong side like this and make a stitch on the inner edge of the bias tape. Now I'll trim the excess fabric. So back neckline is ready. Now place both front and back bodies right sides together and I'll stitch shoulder slope on both sides. Overlock it. Now I'll make a stitch on the back neckline to secure bias tape. Now I'll finish sleeves bottom. Just double fold the fabric and make a stitch. Similarly, I'll finish other sleeve. Now I'll attach sleeve with the bodice. Match the center and start stitching towards the end and repeat the same process for the other side. Similarly, I'll attach other sleeve. Now I'll make side fitting seam on both sides, starting from the sleeve round. So bodice is ready. Now I'll finish the bottom. Double fold the fabric and make a stitch. So I finished both front and back. Now I'll make side fitting seam on both sides. So bottom is also ready. Now I'll attach bodice and the bottom. Insert the bodice into the bottom. Right sides together. Match the center and side seams. Pin it up if needed and make a stitch. Overlock it. Now keep the seam allowance direction upwards and make a top stitch. So with this, my kurti is completed and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.